You've probably never heard of the Via Campocatino, which spirals its way up towards an Italian ski resort that sits among the Anici Mountains, around 80 kilometres to the southeast of Rome. The road begins on the northern outskirts of an ancient Roman town called Guarcino, which dates right back to the 8th century BC. Outside of the ski season, it's pretty much deserted in this part of Italy, and at its peak, the road culminates in a dead end that's almost 2,000 metres above sea level. Between the months of May and November, in fact, you could describe the Via Campocatino as the original road to nowhere.
But even though you've never heard of it, and even though it does end up in the middle of nowhere during the summer months, the Via Campocatino really is one of those roads that you need to find and then drive. And this is why. It's a pretty full-on piece of road, this. And there's absolutely no let-up in the action from where it starts, just on the outskirts of the town of Guarcino, all the way up to the top at the ski resort at Campocatino. And because it's so seriously twisty and intense the whole way up or down, by far the best kind of car to tackle it in is one that's nice and small, really agile and properly quick. A car that is in fact just like the new Fiesta ST.
The Via Campocatino is a blinding piece of road to drive on in any car and at any speed. Yes, it's tight and twisty in lots of places, and yes, the driving experience it offers is pretty intense, but the views out across the Anici Mountains, once you reach the peak, are thoroughly spectacular. To the north, you can see the nature reserves of Monte Velino, and to the southeast, you can see right across to the national parks of Lazio, with Rome itself away to the northwest. There's also an astronomical observatory near the top of the Via that was built towards the end of the last century, and which has been directly involved in the discovery of 35 new small planets between Mars and Jupiter since its creation. That's how clear and how unpolluted the light is in this particular part of Italy. Better still perhaps, there are some great restaurants right at the top of the Via that serve good, authentic Italian food at incredibly reasonable prices for most of the year round. The restaurants, the observatory, and the amazing views out across Lazio and beyond make the Via Campocatino well worth a visit, no matter what time of year it is.
But if you're a rev head, it's the road itself that is the main draw, because it really is an absolute peach to drive. I've lost count of the number of hairpins there are. And the best bit about this road, or the best bits about this road, are the fact that there's almost no traffic at all on it during the summer months. And it just has this lovely sense of rhythm to it. The corners flow towards you with a relentless sense of speed, yes. But they all feel really nicely connected to one another. And it's just so nice to drive. Properly intense, properly exciting piece of road. To be honest, I reckon this is just about the perfect road on which to drive a hot hatch like the new ST. It's that good, trust me.
So that is the Via Campocatino. Not perhaps the most well-known mountain road in Italy, true, but in a car like the Fiesta ST, definitely one of the most entertaining to drive. and also just a very beautiful part of the world to visit, full stop. So thank you, Italy. We will be back sometime. There is absolutely no doubt about that.